Now, the one thing I want to end on is to talk about the future. Where are we going next? You know, one of the things we always like to do is see where have our clients had hiccups? Where? And what are the little blips? Are they systemic? Is it a one-off? Is it a communication issue between courts and different agencies? What is the problem? So, my opportunity of the year is with Department of Social Services. Raise your hand. And I want you to know I went to visit them and shared with them some of the concerns that I had. I had a client, you know, and you see onesies and twosies, but when you get so many, this was in Chesterfield. He'd been in jail for 20 years. He came back and his child support accrued as if he was working before he went to jail. Every month for 20 years, plus interest at 6% every month for 20 years. He owed $140,000 and he could not afford the repayment schedule. They said, oh, you just make regular payments, we'll work with you. But we don't ever want anybody to sign a document if they can't live up to the deal they're signing. That's not teaching them the right thing. So I went and met with the Department of Social Services, and some of those people are here today. And I don't know if the solution is going to be administrative or whether we may need a little law change there to give Department of Social Services more flexibility to deal with these particular cases when they make nothing but owe a lot. This person was making minimum wage, and you can imagine trying to pay off $140,000. And it's not that he didn't want to pay it and had nothing to do, but he was 20 years not working, but still talking about accruing it. So we talked about some of the things. How do we deal with people when they go into jail and they owe child support? Where's the communication between social services and Department of Corrections? And actually they had communications, which I was pleased to hear. And then how much flexibility, because in the code they don't have as much flexibility as I think they need. And with a little tweak or two, I think we can get this fixed. So I'm very glad, and Matthew is here, he was in the meeting, and we're looking at what the right solution is to try and give the flexibility. So we're not encouraging people to sign documents they cannot deliver on, that they cannot possibly make, but to get them the ability to enter into an agreement for these situations that make sense. And so I'm really pleased with the attitude and tone. It makes a difference with everyone pulling together. And I want to give a shout out to the state agencies because they work with us. They are rooting for the clients. I mean, people may not realize that. They want you to succeed. And so we're just helping maneuver the process and helping one person at a time. So that's our focus for next year, and we'll be back to you and let you know how we did. So I want to personally thank each and every one of you that attended this luncheon, because this is a very big deal to us and a very big deal to our clients, because you're here to support them, and they need that support and love from you. And you make a difference. And I want to thank each and every one of you that took the time out of your schedule to come make this a successful event. So thanks, and I hope you had an enjoyable lunch. So thank you.